If you're over 60 and taking supplements, what I'm about to reveal could save your life. There are 5 extremely popular supplements that millions of seniors take daily, believing they're protecting their health. But these health boosters are actually increasing their risk of stroke, heart attack, and even cancer. One of these supplements increases prostate cancer risk by 17%, another triples your bleeding risk, and a third can cause dangerous interactions with common heart medications. The supplement industry doesn't want you to know this, but after 60, your body processes these substances completely differently than when you were younger. Here's what's truly alarming. Most doctors never warn seniors about these hidden dangers because they assume you're only taking natural supplements. But natural doesn't mean safe, especially when your aging body can't process them like it used to. Stay with me for the next 12 minutes because everything you'll learn is backed by studies from JAMA, BMJ, and the National Institutes of Health. By the end, you'll know exactly which supplements to stop taking immediately. I'm not anti-supplement, I'm pro-safety. The right supplements can benefit seniors when used correctly. But the supplement industry has created a dangerous myth that more is better and natural equals safe. This isn't true for aging bodies. After 60, your kidneys, liver, and digestive system work differently. Your body's ability to process and eliminate substances slows significantly, meaning supplements can build up to toxic levels. You're also more likely to be taking medications that interact dangerously with certain supplements. Let's count down the 5 most dangerous supplements that seniors should eliminate immediately. Ginkgo biloba, the false brain booster. Ginkgo biloba is heavily marketed to seniors as a brain booster that improves memory and prevents dementia. But the science doesn't support these claims, and for seniors, ginkgo can be downright dangerous. The primary danger is ginkgo's blood-thinning properties. This herb inhibits platelet aggregation. It makes your blood less likely to clot. For seniors already taking aspirin, warfarin, or even ibuprofen, this creates serious bleeding risks. A comprehensive JAMA neurology review analyzed studies involving over 40,000 participants. Researchers found no real benefit in preventing dementia, but they did find increased bleeding risk. The study documented brain hemorrhages, gastrointestinal bleeding, and prolonged bleeding after minor injuries in older adults taking ginkgo. Many seniors don't tell doctors they're taking ginkgo because they consider it just natural. This means if you need surgery or experience an injury, your medical team won't know why your blood isn't clotting properly. Real scenario. Imagine you fall and hit your head. If you're taking ginkgo with blood-thinning medications, what might have been a minor bump could become a life-threatening brain bleed. St. John's wort, the medication saboteur. St. John's wort is popular among seniors who prefer natural alternatives to prescription antidepressants. But this herb interferes with your body's ability to process other medications. And for seniors taking multiple prescriptions, this can be deadly. The danger lies in how St. John's wort affects the cytochrome P450 system in your liver. This system breaks down and eliminates most medications. St. John's wort hijacks this system, causing it to work overtime and metabolize other drugs too quickly. What does this mean? Your life-saving medications stop working effectively. Blood pressure medications that should work for 24 hours might only work for 12. Heart medications might be eliminated before they can protect you. According to the NIH, St. John's wort has documented dangerous interactions with over 70 medications commonly prescribed to seniors, including blood thinners, heart medications, blood pressure drugs, and antidepressants. Here's a real case. A 65-year-old man started St. John's wort for mild depression while continuing his prescribed blood thinner. Within weeks, the herb caused his body to eliminate the blood thinner too quickly. He suffered a preventable stroke. These interactions don't cause immediate symptoms. You won't feel sick until your medications fail during a heart attack, stroke, or medical emergency. Iron supplements, the unnecessary toxin. Iron is essential, but for most seniors, iron supplements are unnecessary and dangerous. After menopause and throughout aging in men, iron requirements drop significantly. Yet many seniors continue taking iron for energy or to prevent anemia. When you take unneeded iron, Your body can't eliminate the excess. Unlike water-soluble vitamins, iron accumulates in organs, particularly your liver, heart, and brain. This excess iron creates oxidative stress and damages cells. The brain is particularly vulnerable. Excess iron accumulates in regions involved in movement and cognition, contributing to neurodegenerative diseases. Studies have linked high brain iron levels to Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. A Journal of Alzheimer's Disease study followed over 2,000 seniors for 8 years. Those with highest iron levels showed accelerated cognitive decline and were twice as likely to develop Alzheimer's. Excess iron catalyzes toxic protein plaques that destroy brain cells. Iron overload also causes liver damage, heart problems, and increased infection risk. Excess iron feeds harmful gut bacteria, leading to infections seniors are already susceptible to. Iron deficiency in seniors usually isn't from inadequate intake. It's from underlying problems like internal bleeding or kidney disease. Taking iron without addressing root causes is dangerous and ineffective. Unless blood tests show iron deficiency, seniors should avoid iron supplements entirely. Calcium without cofactors, the artery hardener. Calcium is the most common supplement among seniors, especially women concerned about bones. But taking calcium alone without vitamin D3 and K2 doesn't protect bones. It can increase heart attack and stroke risk. Without proper cofactors, your body can't direct calcium to bones. Instead, it deposits in arteries, forming dangerous plaques. This arterial calcification turns flexible blood vessels into rigid pipes. A massive 2012 BMJ study followed over 23,000 people for 11 years. Researchers found that people taking calcium supplements without cofactors had a 30% higher risk of heart attack compared to those getting calcium from food. As you age, arteries naturally become less flexible. Adding calcium deposits to stiffening vessels creates a perfect storm for cardiovascular events. Your heart works harder to pump blood through calcified arteries, leading to high blood pressure and stroke. Without vitamin K2 to activate proteins that direct calcium to bones, and without adequate vitamin D3 for absorption, supplemental calcium becomes a circulating toxin targeting your arteries. Many senior women take 1,200 to 1,500 milligrams calcium daily while being deficient in vitamin D3 and getting no K2. They're creating calcium missiles targeting their cardiovascular system while their bones remain weak because calcium never reaches them. The irony? They think they're preventing fractures but increasing risk of heart disease, the #1 killer of senior women. High-dose vitamin E, the cancer promoter. High-dose vitamin E tops our list as the most dangerous supplement for seniors. Despite being marketed as the ultimate antioxidant, high-dose vitamin E supplements increase cancer and stroke risk. Synthetic vitamin E supplements often contain 400 to 800 IU per capsule, far higher than what your body can safely process. After 60, your ability to handle these megadoses becomes severely compromised. The most alarming research. A 2011 JAMA study followed over 35,000 men for nearly a decade. Results were shocking. Men taking 400 IU vitamin E daily had a 17% higher risk of prostate cancer compared to placebo. Nearly 20% increased cancer risk from a protective supplement. A comprehensive JAMA analysis reviewed studies involving over 230,000 participants. Researchers found high-dose vitamin E increased hemorrhagic stroke risk, the deadliest type where brain blood vessels rupture. High-dose vitamin E acts as a blood thinner. For seniors at higher bleeding risk due to age-related vessel changes, this creates danger. Many take aspirin for heart health or prescription blood thinners. Adding high-dose vitamin E dramatically increases bleeding risk. Synthetic vitamin E accumulates to toxic levels and interferes with vitamin K metabolism, further increasing bleeding risk. The tragic irony. Seniors take vitamin E hoping to prevent heart disease and cognitive decline. But research shows no benefits from high-dose supplementation. A major study found no cardiovascular benefits despite following over 9,000 high-risk patients for years. Let me recap these 5 dangerous supplements millions of seniors still take daily. Ginkgo biloba promises brain benefits but delivers bleeding risks. St. John's wort sabotages critical medications. Unnecessary iron supplements accumulate in organs, causing brain damage. Calcium without cofactors hardens arteries instead of strengthening bones. And high-dose vitamin E increases cancer and stroke risk despite being marketed as protective. The common thread? These supplements harm aging bodies that process them differently. What seemed safe in your 40s becomes dangerous after 60. Now you know which supplements to eliminate, but what should you take instead? Next week, I'm revealing the 5 safest, most beneficial supplements, specifically for seniors, with solid science and no dangerous side effects. I'll show you exact dosages for aging bodies, best forms to take, and how to avoid marketing tricks leading to dangerous supplements. You'll learn which nutrients seniors actually need and how to get them safely. If this could save a life, please subscribe and share this video. Thousands of seniors are taking these dangerous supplements right now, not knowing they're increasing cancer, stroke, and heart attack risk. The supplement industry makes billions selling hope in bottles without proving safety or effectiveness. You can't afford to gamble with unproven supplements that could interact with medications or cause serious side effects. Check your medicine cabinet tonight and remove these 5 dangerous supplements. Your future self will thank you.